In the Weather Center with Chief Meteorologist Kris Crocker. It's the perfect day to look back, and it seems like a wacky weather year, at least in the last few weeks.
I was going to say the fall and early winter has been extremely strange, but all in all, not a particularly remarkable year by the numbers. It is the subject of tonight's forecast focus, looking at a few of the extremes of 2014, starting with the temperatures. And we are going to start with the lowest temperature. Has not been in either of our recent cold snaps, including our shockingly early one in November. Our lowest temperature of the year, 5 degrees below, and that was back in February 6th, which was one of our coldest months, as well as the snowiest month. Our high temperature got up to 100. The first time in a long time, almost 10 years, on July 29th. First time in almost 10 years we've gone into the triple digits. Many years we do not get below zero officially in Spokane or reach that 100-degree mark. So to do both in 1 year is interesting. Precipitation, we have to zero out our almanac tonight at midnight. We ended up, unless we managed to get some freak 100th of an inch of precipitation. We just under 15 inches of precipitation. That's rain and snow melted down. That is below our average of a little over 16.5 inches of precipitation. Snowfall, we ended up with 35 inches of snowfall for the year, well below our average of almost 45 inches, 10 inches below average. A note on this, a little less than 5 inches of this we've received so far this year, so we are going to have a very interesting season and a lot to make up for as we head into 2015 in the winter season. Most of this snowfall came from a big February. We had over 17 inches of snow in February. Well, it is 13 degrees right now in Spokane. If you're headed out to some Friday night fun, I hope that includes some inside locations and big parkas and hand warmers. Dew point is at 6, winds out of the west-southwest at 3 miles per hour. That is the silver lining of this cold snap. The winds are not an issue. It is also light winds in Coeur d'Alene, west-northwest at 3. It is 9 degrees. We're already in the single digits. Dew point down at 0. Very, very dry air with a ridge of high pressure in place that is going to slowly break down. We'll have a cold start to the day tomorrow, very similar to what we saw this morning. Then the clouds increase tomorrow evening. A weak disturbance will bring a chance of a few snow flurries on Friday and a few mountain snow showers, but fairly insignificant. A much larger system comes in on Sunday, and that comes along also with some warmer air. The southern branch of the jet stream, very typical in an El Nino year, is active, and that is bringing winter storm warnings throughout the desert southwest and into parts of western Texas, even seeing some snow just north of the Phoenix area. Here's our high temperatures across the nation today. Only 46 in Phoenix. That is unusually cold. 26 in Albuquerque, 30 for a high today. In Denver, it was 19 degrees in Boise, 14 degrees today in Billings, 17 in Chicago, 24 in Detroit. A lot of cold air across the country. Here is your 7-day forecast. We're warming up. After a sunny, cold New Year's, we had up to 27 with the possibility of flurries on Friday. Good chance of a winter storm on Sunday. Stay tuned for details about that. And then we warm up above freezing as we get into next work week. Hopefully melt off some of those roads and pile up some snow in the mountains. We definitely need it.